Hello guys, welcome to another course. In this course I will teach with you how you can create a content management system using PHP and MySQL. Inside the screen have a same content management system, but this is a WordPress site. You can also say that content management system. The WordPress has developed a PHP, so I will create a same type of content management system using PHP and MySQL, but I will use another template. We will use the complete PHP feature to create a same type of content management system like this one. So inside this system have basically those are categories, posts, and those are images, sidebars, and footer, and also categories, paginations, and inside have a post. Inside the post have some content. This is a basically complete title, this is a category, this is the author, this is date, and this is a content, image, and something inside the page. So I'm gonna close this one browser. Basically I will develop this same type of application using PHP, right? This is a called content management system. I'm going to close that and I'm going to open this one project. This is a CMS template. I'm going to open index.html file. Inside this template have a front end website, right? This is a front end website like this one, right? Do you want to change the design pattern? You can do that. This template has developed in Bootstrap. I mean designed in Bootstrap. You can design your own template, you can do that, right? So inside this page have a post. So have a post like this one, but don't worry, we will use PHP to display the dynamically images, content, and many other things, right? And this is date, author, page title, right? And those are pages, and right side have a categories, and sidebar I think have I don't have a footer, don't worry, I will enter the footer also. Okay, so the next thing have a post. I'm gonna open the post. Inside the post have image, content, comment, and copyright, right? And those are pages, same thing, right? I'm gonna close this one and I'm gonna use this one template to develop the complete content management system. So first thing, you need to copy that and go to C drive, same folder, and htdoc, create a folder, CMS, paste the complete files and folder inside the CMS folder, and you need to open any code editor. In this course I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. Basically this is the code editor. So just a minute, I'm on this one, and just a minute, I need to wait a couple of seconds, and then we will drag and drop this one for inside our code editor. Okay, I'm gonna drop that again, drop that, right? Have a index.html and have a post.html. So first thing, you need to right click it and change the extension, basic PHP, and also you need to change the extension inside. I think I need to change the extension. Just a minute. PHP. Okay, I'm gonna open this one folder. Inside that I'm gonna change the extension .php and .php, and inside this one have also .php template, right? I think everything okay. I'll leave this one. Okay, have a couple of times. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one, remove this one, right? Okay, so I'm gonna close this one this is the index.php file. So first thing I need to write localhost /cms content management system. This is the index.php file, right? Now the next thing we need to open post.php, and this is the post.php file, right? Another thing is have a admin panel, right? Inside the admin panel have a index.php.html. I need to remove this one, right? So I think I need to open that admin. This is a complete admin panel, but we will display the dynamically data inside over this one template, right? So I'm going to close this one, and this is our admin panel. This is our front end page. You can say that website. This is the back end of our admin panel. So I think this video is too long. In the next video I'm going to teach with you another thing. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture. Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to teach with you how you can create a database table and how you can connect the PHP with your database. So first thing I'm going to open localhost /phpMyAdmin. Then you need to click on databases and write the database name. I'm going to use CMS. Create. Okay, already exists. I'm going to remove this one, basically. Drop, yes. I'm going to create the same CMS, right? Inside CMS system I'm going to create a table categories, right? And assign the columns to, click to go. The first one column I will be used cat ID and cat title, right? Type varchar, and first one is auto increment, primary key, and I'm going to assign the 300 characters, right? I'm going to save that, right? So we have successfully made the database and also table. So let's jump on your code editor. So inside our code editor, first I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to use images. Basically I need to display the images, and one more folder we need to create. That folder includes, inside this one folder I will create a file db.php, right? Inside this file I'm going to use basic syntax of PHP. I'm going to use con mysqli connect. We need to pass parameter localhost root. This is my username, password is null, database name is CMS, right? And I'm going to use if condition. This connection is not stable, then come into the if body and display that message not connected. And in the else statement I'm going to use connected, right? That's very simple. So let's check out now. This time localhost CMS, that says includes, I think includes white connected, as you can see, but I leave the, I'm gonna change this one root for that, not connected, right? So this connection has been working fine, so I need to remove this one, right? So that now the next thing we need to reuse our code. So inside the index.php file have a lot of code. As you can see, there are a bunch of code, but I want to reduce that. So I'm going to show with you how you can reduce that, right? So first thing, I'm going to use this one spat, and go to include folder, create a file, header.php, footer.php, nav.php, and finally site underscore part.php. I have made 4 files: header.php, footer.php, nav.php, and sidebar.php. Each file we will basically use the HTML code. So first I'm going to open index.php file, and you need to copy the first one, doc type, to body section. Cut that, go to header.php and paste it. Right, this, just a minute, you need to remove this one. Basically this is my mistake. Right, this is your header.php file. Save that, go to index.php file, and I'm going to use comment header section. So first I'm going to use basic syntax of PHP. I'll write require once, folder name is includes, inside include folder have a header.php file, right? First save that, and let's check it now what happened. Everything is the same, right? But our code has been reduced, right? Now the next thing, we need to copy the navigation bar, this one, cut that, save that, go to nav.php file and paste it. Save that, go to index.php file and use same thing like this one, copy that, paste it, just change the name, nav.php, save. Let's check it now. As you can see, navigation bar also appeared in the same page. Now the next thing, we need to go to, this is the blog post, this is also blog post, and also third one blog post, and this is a sidebar. So I'm going to copy the sidebar, cut that. No, this sidebar is going to be sidebar widgets. This one, I think, yes. Cut that, go to sidebar, paste it, and go to index.php file, and I'm gonna open this one, code, copy that, and you need to, where is the sidebar? I don't need this one also, and this is a post section. I think this is a div container, and I check that. First I will paste there, right? So, and we need to change that site underscore part.php. First save that, and let's check it now. The sidebar is also appeared in the same type, right? Now the next thing, we need to cut the footer, cut that, and go to footer.php, paste there, save that, and go to index.php, copy this one. I also use comment sidebar, right? And this one is a footer, right? So I need to use footer.php, but I also cut that, go to footer.php and paste there, right? So let's check it now. Everything is perfect, as you can see, right? Now the next thing, we need to also remove the code like this one, third blog post, second blog post, right? And this is the first blog post. I need to use that, right? So save and refer that. Okay, this is basically our, just a minute, I need to use localhost CMS. Okay, only one post, sidebar, and everything is clear on this page, and our code has been reduced. Now as you can see, this is our one file, second file, the file name is different, third and fourth file, right? So I think I need to remove other files. So I think this video is long. In the next video I'm gonna teach with you another things. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture. Hello guys, welcome back. In previous lecture we have discussed all about how we can reduce our code. In this video I'm going to teach with you how you can insert the category inside our database manually, and how you can display the categories with your web page. So first I'm going to open my local host. I think I need to remove this one, also this one, and I need to insert the record, right? So this is a category table, and I don't need to use the first one column name, data. So first I'm going to use PHP. I'm going to use web development, right? This is my category name, web development, and second is web designing, right? So I'm going to click go. Our record have been saved inside our database. So let's check it now in the category. Okay, 4 times. Okay, I need to remove the third one, just a minute. Web development, web designing, digital marketing, right? So, and fourth one is, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna use web designing, web development, digital marketing, right? Save that. So we have 4 categories, and I'm gonna display the categories inside our navigation bar, like this one, about us. I want to replace them to display those categories inside this section, right? So first thing, you need to open your code editor, and the next thing, you need to include db file inside our index.php file. So I'm gonna use require once includes db, because I will use database inside this page. So no, I need to cut that. I need to go on navigation bar page, this one basically. So those are links, as you can see, those are 3 links. I want to replace them, so I need to use this one code, require once includes the file name. The file name is the db.php. Once you include that, then you will use the database queries inside this page. So first thing, I need to use basic syntax of PHP inside nav.part class, right? So first thing, we need to write query. The query is select static from categories. This is your table name, right? Categories. Just a minute. And now the next thing, you need to write another query. You need to pass 2 parameters. The first one is your connection variable name, the second one is query. Once you use that, then you will use this one variable to get the data from database and assign the data inside our variable, right? So I'm going to use while and create a variable row called mysqli fetch associate. Inside that, we need to pass the result variable. Use script brackets. Inside the script bracket, you need to get the data from database. So first I'm going to create a get title, use row, this is my local variable, and this is the row variable. This row variable will get the data from database. Then you will use this row variable to get the particular record and assign the particular record inside our variables like this one. So inside the single quotation you need to write the database column name like get title. So I'm going to use get title, right? Once you add that, then you will use this one variable inside this section, this one section. So I'm going to show with you just a minute. So I'm going to use echo, and then I'm going to use cut that, paste there, right? Just a minute, I need to arrange that. I need to use single quotation, right? And inside the about section we need to use curly brackets and use get title, right? This one. I think everything is perfect. As you can see guys, web development, web designing, digital marketing services, contacts. But I need to remove this one without URL tag, right? This is our PHP. So this is a very simple code. You can use that to display the categories. So let's check it now again. Web development, web designing, digital marketing, and also digital marketing. Okay, I'm gonna change that to use blogging, right? I think, right? So we have seen 4 categories of our navigation bar. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture. Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'm gonna teach with you how you can create another table like post. Inside our post have a bunch of columns, so we need to create them and assign the types. So first thing, you need to go on your CMS database and write the table name. I'm gonna use post and write the basically column names. How many columns you want to create? 10. I'm gonna use 10 and click to go. So we need to use the first one is a post underscore ID. This column name is auto increment and go. Now the second one is a post get ID. This column type is integer. I don't need to use auto increment. Basically this is the first column have increment, auto increment. The third one is post think just a minute, I remember that. I go to this one, post title type is varchar, 255 characters. Post just the last post, I think author. Yes, I use post author. Type is varchar, 55 characters. Post date, type is date, and what the next post image, type is text. Post image, post content, type is varchar. No, I use text. Third one is a post text, varchar. Post comment count, type is integer. I use also 255 characters. And last one is also varchar. I use post status, right? And I just need to use the type value, right? Use as defined draft. This is a default draft. So I'm going to click to save. Our post table has been created successfully. The first column name is the post ID, second column name is post get ID, post title, post author, post date, post image, post content, post text, and post comment count type is integer, post status, right? Now the next thing, we need to insert the record inside our table, but I will use manually to store the record inside our table. Then we will use PHP to display the complete data inside our CMS system on here. So first I'm going to click to insert, and I'm going to also open WinWord, right? So first I'm going to write the title is WordPress tutorial for beginners. This is my author name is admin, date published on this one, right? And post image, I leave that. Post content, I'm gonna write the content on here. Use dummy text, right? I will store many records, so I'm gonna use rent 50, not 50, 10. We have some content, copy that and go to your content page, paste here. Post text, I'm gonna use WordPress, right? I'll leave that and also leave that, right? So click to go. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, use go. Let's check it now. The right, 2 records. Don't worry, I need to change that. The first one is same, and second one I'm going to change that. The post ID is true, and I'm going to change that to use, just a minute, I check that, web development, web designing. Okay, I'm going to use digital marketing, right? Marketing. I'll leave the everything, just change that, marketing, and I'm going to click to go, right? 2 records. So let's display those records inside our this system, right, on here. So I'm going to open my code editor, and I leave this one nearby, right? And where I need to open index.php file, and where I write the PHP code inside the row section, right? Inside the row section I write this is the index of PHP, and I use query. The query is select static from your table name is post, and I write the variable like data. Use MySQL query, pass 2 parameter connection variable and your query variable, right? Once you do that, then you will use this one variable. So I'm gonna use while loop and make a variable row. Call MySQL fetch associate, right? Fetch associate, pass the variable data. Then I'm going to get the data from database and assign the data inside our variables. So first I'm going to create a post title. This is my variable. I will get the data from database using this one process. So inside the single quotation we need to use this column name post title, this one. So I'm going to use post underscore title, I think, underscore, yes, title. Now the next thing is the post, just a minute, post author. I'll leave the, also leave this one and small character, post author, right? This is the second column name, like this one, post title, post author, post date. Third one is a post date, row, post underscore date, right? Let's check it now. The next one, post image. I'll leave this one. This time I will use post content. Post content row, post content. Those are database column names, right? Those are database column names, and those are my local variables, right? I will use those variables to display that database value, right? This one is the post content, right? Now the next thing we need to check that post tags, right? So I'm going to create a post tags row, post tags, right? So, and one more thing we need to do is leave the other things. Okay, so let's display the database data. So this is the blog post. I go to index.php page, and this is the page heading. What page heading? This is the blog post title, this one, right? So I'm gonna remove this one and use basic syntax of PHP, and just use call and post title, this one. That's it. So let's check it now. As you can see, right? Digital marketing, but don't worry, I will manage that. Now the next thing we need to this is a phone icon, right? But I will use the loop section, so I use another way, right? I'm going to show with you. I cut that and I use this way. Just a minute, I'm going to use, just a minute guys, I want to leave this one and close PHP, right? This is a section, and where call LT. After this one I use basic syntax of PHP, and we need to close this one is curly bracket, right? Because I want to display the complete record, right? This time, first I said that this time we have seen only one record, but I refer that, as you can see, WordPress tutorial for beginners, digital marketing, right? So you are able to see 2 records. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to display the post title, post date, this one, right? Date, post date on, leave this one, and I just use echo post underscore date. This is basically my local variable that will get the data from database. As you can see, post date, right? Save that and let's refresh that, right? This is a post date, right? As you can see, but I think I need to check that where is code is mistake. I think I cut that and paste on here. Let's see in the program like this one. Okay, I think like that. Okay, just a minute, I paste on here. So this is not good. Okay, just a minute, I check that guys. Call MD, this is the first section, but I cut that, paste on here. This is sidebar. Okay, this is just a minute guys. Call, I think this should be display perfect, but okay, I checked that. Just a minute, I will display the content, then I will check that. Okay, now the next thing we need to display the post title and author. Where is the author page? Where is author? Post date by start bootstrap. So I think I need to change that. This one I use call post author. Sell that for that by admin, right? Now the next thing we need to display the content, right? And this is the basically content. To remove this one, write the basic syntax of PHP, write echo $post _ content. Save that and let's refresh that. Okay, as you can see, bunch of code has been appeared, right? As you can see, this is the same thing, right? So we have successfully stored the record inside our table like post, and we have successfully displayed the complete data without image and many other things. So I think this video is too long. In the next video I'm going to teach with you another thing. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture. Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to teach with you how you can fix your sidebar, right? We can't see sidebar inside our first post, but I want to display the sidebar on the right side. This is my code problem. Don't worry. I go to my code editor, and this is the basic syntax of PHP code, right? But I cut that and I will use this code inside our call MD, right? And say refresh that. Right, don't worry, we need to also use the single this one, cut that and paste after the closing PHP text. So I think it should be displayed, as you can see, right? And I also updated my content. The content has been lodged, right? So I reduce that. This is displayed perfectly, right? In the next video I'm going to teach with you how you can display the image on here. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture. Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to teach with you how you can display the image, right? Image on here, and also this time I will use manually to store the record. Store the image inside our database, but we will use admin panel to perform the all operations dynamically using PHP. User will able to use the same thing like store the record using this type. Post title, author, date will be displayed automatically, author will be displayed automatically, and many other things will be appeared automatically. We just need to write the post title and upload the image using admin panel. But this time I just use a simple method manually to display the image, right? So first I'm gonna edit the first one, I go to my pictures folder. First I'm gonna find the pictures folder, this one, and we need to use the few pictures. I use WordPress, right? I think WordPress image have inside. Just a minute. I use this one, right? I copy that and go to admin panel. This is a CMS folder, and this is the images, paste here, and I need to change them WordPress, right? This is a type of file PNG. One more file we need to do is marketing. I think I need to check that. Yes, email marketing, social media marketing. I copy that and I paste on here. I use digital marketing. I change the name basically marketing, right? those are images available inside our, first I check that, WordPress and digital marketing, right? We need to store those images inside our database. So first I'm gonna edit the first one, and also I use get ID 1, but I will manage that post image. So I just need to copy the image name, paste here, use dot type of the image, PNG, right? So where dot PNG, right, and go what is the name of the image? This is my mistake, I think. No, this is the perfect image name. Okay, I just copy. I need to change that. This is WordPress, I use WordPress, and this is digital marketing, I use marketing. Edit the second one, paste the here, marketing.png, and also I need to use the post get ID 1. Basically I will manage that on later. I also edit the first one to change the image name WordPress to WordPress, right? So right now the next thing you need to go on your code editor and go to above and post date. I'm gonna get post image row, and we need to get that images, right? Post image, this is a column name, so I need to use post underscore image, right? Now the next thing we need to display this one variable to display the images. Where? Here, right? Cut that. Use the syntax of PHP, use equal statement, and just a minute, echo post image, right? This one variable here, right? I think it should be display. Okay, I think something is wrong. I need to check that, just a minute. Source, okay, I think I need to use our folder name, just a minute. Okay, just a minute, I use this one, folder name, img \, right, and then imgs, right, and then I need to cut that and paste on it, right? But also we need to set up that, right? Just a minute, I check that. Source, just a minute, I cut that. This one, this PHP, perfect, right? This is our folder name. Inside our folder name have images, and this is the PHP code that will help you to display the database images. I think it should be perfect. As you can see, guys, our first image, our second image, right? So we have successfully displayed the image on the page. So in the next video I'm going to teach with you another thing. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture.